All right, we'll move on to the next section, that is classification of the Vipāka Tika according to khandha, āyatana, dhātu, and ariya sacca. So again, a quick recap, Vipāka Tika. Vipāka Tika consists of Vipākadhamma, Vipākadhamma, Nevavipāka, Nārada. So the first being states that are resultants. States that involve resultant states, and finally states that are neither resultants nor causes of resultant states. So under Vipākadhamma, we get 36 Vipāka chitta and 38 cetasika. These are all nama dhamma. Therefore, under the five aggregates, when you consider them, you will not get the first aggregate, which is rupa. So instead, we will get only the four nama khandha, which are vedana, sanya, sankhara, and vijnana. Similarly, under āyatana, we will get two āyatana. Those are the last two, the manāyatana and the dhammayatana. And under dhātu, we will get 8 dhātu and 1 ariya sacca. So let's take the khandha first, the four khandha. Vedana cetasika is classified under Vedana khandha. Sanya cetasika is classified under Sanya khandha. Now, I told you that there's a total of 38 cetasika. So when we take out Vedana and Sanya, we are left with 36 cetasika. These are classified under Sankhara khandha. And the 36 Vipāka chitta are classified under Vijnana khandha. The two āyatana. Now, as you would recall, altogether there are 12 āyatana, and the first 10 all comprise of rupa or matter. So the last two, manāyatana, we get the 36 Vipāka chitta, and under dhammayatana, we get the 38 cetasika. Now, let's look at the dhātu. How do we get 8 dhātu? As you would recall, there are 18 dhātu in total. The first 10 all comprise of matter, rupa dhātu. From the 11th dhātu, which is chakku vijnana dhātu, we get chakku sota gana jibha kaya. We get 10 consciousness that belong to the rootless chitta, the rootless consciousness. Next, we get mano dhātu, where we get the 2 sampatichana chitta. Now, altogether, how many have we got? We have got 12 chitta out of the 36. So when we deduct these 12 from 36, we are left with 24 Vipāka chitta. Those 24 chitta are classified under mano vijnana dhātu, the mind consciousness element. And finally, the 38 mental factors are classified under dhamma dhātu. And now we come to the ariya sacca, the noble truths. And how I like to look at it is initially classifying them under mundane and supramundane categories. So out of the 36 Vipāka chitta, 32 chitta and 35 cetasika are mundane. The remaining 4 phala chitta and the 36 cetasika are supramundane. So under ariya sacca, all of these mundane chitta cetasika are classified under dukkha sacca. And the supramundane, the 4 phala chitta and the 36 cetasika are outside the scope of the 4 noble truths. Now, you might wonder why they are not considered under ariya sacca. Now, if you go back and think, what are the 4 noble truths? We get dukkha sacca, samudaya sacca. Those are mundane ariya sacca. Then we get nirodha sacca and magga sacca. Nirodha sacca is nibbana, and magga sacca is the 8 path factors. 8 path factors of the magga chitta, not the phala chitta. So here, what we have are only the phala chitta and phala cetasika. Therefore, none of these are classified under the noble truths. So coming back to Vipākadhamma, noble truths, we get dukkha, sacca, the 32 mundane vipāka citta and 35 cetasika. And outside the scope of the noble truths are the remaining 4 phala citta and 36 other cetasika, which we call 37 phala cittuppada. Now, how it becomes 37 is that we add 1 chitta to the 36 cetasika. Because always think, if you take 1 chitta, 1 phala chitta, together with that you get 36 cetasika. And if you go on to add 4 chitta to the cetasika, then you will have to go for a multiple, 36 into 4. So we are just looking at it broadly as 1 chitta and cetasika. That is why we add only 1 to 36 to get the 37 phala cittuppada. So before we go to the next section, there is a question in the chat box. Why aren't any rupa part of Vipāka, resultant category? For example, the kammaja rupa is a result, isn't it? Maybe Vipāka only refer to the mental aggregates. Yes. Now, as we described before, under Vipākadhamma, Vipāka are like the fruits that are given rise from the seed. So the fruits are likened to a seed in such a way that the kamma, the wholesome and unwholesome kamma, are namadhamma. They are mental aggregates. Likewise, the fruit, Vipākadhamma, are also mental aggregates, and what they share in common is that they have an object. They have a mental object. So that is what they share. So the seed is likened to the fruit. But what about the kammaja rupa? They are also effects. They are also, in a sense, results of these wholesome and unwholesome kamma. But we'll take the example that was given in the Atthasālinī, the commentary again. If you take a rice seed and you plant it, what you get after a while, you will get a plant. So you get the shoots, the leaves, and with time, when it matures, you will get the rice ear as well. So the fruit, the rice fruit or the rice ear is what we consider as the fruit of that initial seed that you planted. You don't call the leaves or the shoots fruits. Instead, you say that they are produced from that seed, but they are not fruits. Likewise, you get the seed, the kamma, and the vipāka are the fruits. However, the rupa, the kammaja rupa, we say that they are kamma born. They are born out of, they're born from that kamma, but they are not called fruits because they don't share that same similarity that the kamma and the vipāka citta cetasika share. So you just call them kammaja, or in the next triplet under upadinnu upadānaya, we will call them as upadinna. That I will discuss during our next Tika. So the rupa are called kammaja or upadinna. So that is why we don't take rupa here. We only take the namadhamma, the vipāka citta cetasika. Now we move on to the second term. Vipākadhamma states that give rise to or causes resultant states. And under this term, we get 21 kusala citta, wholesome consciousness, together with 38 cetasika, and 12 akusala citta, and 27 cetasika. So these 21 kusala, 12 akusala, and total of 52 cetasika, they are all namadhamma. Just like our first term, the second term are also all namadhamma. Therefore, they're classified under 4 khandha only. Rupa khandha is not considered here. Similarly, we get 2 āyatana because the first 10 rupa āyatana are not considered. And we get 2 dhātu, 3 ariya, sacca. So first, the aggregates, the khandha. So we don't get rupa khandha, we don't get the first aggregate of matter. We start with Vedana khandha. So Vedana Chetasika is classified there. Sanya Chetasika is classified under Sanya khandha. I said we get a total of 52 Chetasika, and when we deduct Vedana and Sanya Chetasika, you get 50 remaining Chetasika. These are the Sankhara khandha. The Vijnana khandha are the 33 chitta. That is the 21 kusala and the 12 akusala.
晕的这个分类呢，如何得到4种晕呢？那刚才提到呢，由于都是民法，所以呢没有色晕，我们就从受晕开始。收心所呢是属于受晕，想心所属于想晕。那总共呢这边刚才提到有52种相应的心所，扣除了收心所跟想心所之后，剩余的50种心所呢是属于行晕。那这边的33种心，也就是21种三心跟12种不善心呢，这33种心是属于时运的内容。
The 2 āyatana are manāyatana and dhammāyatana. The 33 chitta are classified under manāyatana, and the 52 chetasika are classified under dhammāyatana. So note that the first 10 āyatana are rupa āyatana. They classify only matter, so therefore we don't get them under this term. And finally, we come to dhātu. Here, the 21 kusala and the 12 akusala are all classified under mano vijnana dhātu. And the 52 chetasika are classified under dhamma dhātu. And now we come to ariya sacca. Again, we will look at all the analytical states, the 21 kusala, 12 akusala, and the 52 chetasika. Then we will classify them into mundane and supramundane categories. Under mundane, out of the 21 kusala, we get 17 kusala. The remaining 4 kusala are the supramundane or the 4 magga chitta. Then we also get 12 akusala under mundane and a total of 52 mental factors. Under supramundane, along with the 4 magga chitta, we get 36 mental factors. Now what we are going to do is we are going to subdivide these mundane and supramundane categories under the 4 noble truths. So under mundane, the mundane noble truths are dukkha sacca and samudaya sacca. Because there are lobha chitta here, there is also lobha chetasika. So lobha chetasika will be samudaya sacca. So the remaining mundane dhamma, which are the 17 kusala, 12 akusala, that is 29 chitta in total, and 51 chetasika, that is 52 minus lobha chetasika. These are dukkha sacca. And moving on to the supramundane, the 8 path factors belong to magga sacca. So what is remaining are the 4 magga chitta and 36 minus 8, 28 other chetasika. Those are outside the scope of the 4 noble truths. So in total, we get 3 ariya sacca. So this is a table, a summary table of the noble truths and how we get the 3 ariya sacca. So under, we'll take dukkha samudaya sacca first. So under samudaya sacca, we get lobha, and the remaining mundane chitta chetasika, the 29 mundane chitta, those are the 17 kusala, 12 akusala, and the 51 chetasika, excluding lobha chetasika, are classified under dukkha sacca. And under magga sacca, we get the 8 path factors or the magganga. And the balance, the remaining 4 Magga Chitta and the 28 other Cetasika. 28 you get when you deduct 8 path factors from the total of 36 mental factors. Together, we get 29 Magga Chittupada. So how we get the 29 Magga Chittupada? You add one Chitta to the 28 mental factors to get 29 Magga Chittupada. These are outside the scope of the Four Noble Truths. So now we move on to the third term, Nevavipāka, Vipākadhamma Dhamma, states there are neither resultants nor causes of resultant states. So under this term, we get 20 Kriya Chitta and 35 Cetasika, the 28 Rupa and Nibbana. Now here we get far more aggregates, bases, and so on and so forth, because now we are considering, we have Rupa in here. So we basically have both Nama Dhamma, mental aggregates, as well as Rupa Dhamma. So we get all 5 khandha. We get all 12 āyatana, 13 dhātu, and 2 ariya sacca. So what are the 5 khandha? The 28 Rupa are Rupa Khandha, matter aggregate. Vedana Cetasika falls under Vedana Khandha. Sanya Cetasika, Sanya Khandha. The remaining 33 Cetasika, we got 35 Cetasika in total. And when you deduct Vedana and Sanya Cetasika, you are left with 33 Cetasika. These are classified under Sankhara Khandha. And the 20 Kriya Chitta are Vijnana Khandha. And what about Nibbana? Nibbana is not an aggregate. It is outside the scope of aggregate. So you leave it out separately, just mentioning that Nibbana is outside the scope of aggregates. Now, the āyatana. We get all 12 āyatana because we have Rupa here. So under the first 10 āyatana, we get 12 Rupa. So if you look at the first 5, Chakku, Sota, Gana, Jibha, Kaya, they are the sensitivities of eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. And the objects for these sensitivities are the next 5, which are Vanna, Saddha, Gandha, Rasa, and Pottabba are the Patavi, Tejo, Vayu. So here, under Pottabba Ayatana, tangibility, you get 3 Rupa. Patavi, earth, Tejo, fire, and Vayu, wind. That is why the first 10 Ayatana comprise of 12 Rupa. These are also called Odarika Rupa, or gross matter. So the remaining 16 Sukuma Rupa, the fine material, are classified under Dhammayatana. So now we have classified all 28 Rupa. Next, the 20 Kriya Chitta are classified under Manayatana. The 35 Cetasika and Nibbana are classified under Dhammayatana. So thereby we get 12 Ayatana in total. And now the Dhātu, we get 13 Dhātu. So the first 10 as the Ayatana, we get the first 10 Dhātu, and under those 10, 12 Rupa are classified. So those are Odarika Rupa. And out of the 28, when you deduct those 12, you are left with 16 Sukuma Rupa, the subtle matter. And those 16 are classified under Dhamma Dhātu. And how are the consciousness or the chitta classified? Now we have 20 Kriya Chitta. So first we get the Panchadvara Vajjana Chitta, and there we have that is classified under Mano Dhātu. As you would recall, Mano Dhātu, we get 2 Sampatichana and 1 Panchadvara Vajjana Chitta. And Mano Vijnana Dhātu, therefore, will be the leftovers, the remaining consciousness, which are out of the 20, when one consciousness goes to Mano Dhatu, the remaining 19 Kriya Chitta are classified under Mano Vijnana Dhatu. The 35 Cetasika, 16 Sukuma Rupa and Nibbana, these are all classified under Dhamma Dhatu. Thereby we get a total of 13 Dhatu. So finally we come to the ariya sacca, the noble truths. So this is very easy because we have a 20 Kriya Chitta, 35 Cetasika, 28 Rupa and Nibbana. So all of the mundane things, the 20 Kriya Chitta, the 35 Cetasika and the 28 Rupa are dukkha sacca. And Nibbana is classified under Nirodha sacca. So we get 2 ariya sacca. So this is a summary table giving the different number of khandha, āyatana, dhātu and ariya sacca that you get under the 3 terms. Yes, so now we come to the end of our lesson. Are there any questions? Right, so the next lesson will be on the 28th of July and we'll be talking about the upadinna tika. And there, I believe the confusion between the Vipākadhamma, where you had this doubt, why aren't Rupa classified under Vipākadhamma? That confusion will be completely sorted out when we do the upadinna tika. So it is now time to share merits. Akasatta Chibummata Deva Naga Mahitika Punyantang Anumoditva Chiran Rakkantu Sasanan, Chiran Rakkantu Desanan, Chiran Rakkantu Mamparang. Idamme Nyati Nang Hotu Sukita Hontu Nyateo, Idamme Nyati Nang Hotu Sukita Hontu Nyateo, Idamme Nyati Nang Hotu Sukita Hontu Nyateo. Imina Punya Kammena Mame Bala Samagamu Satan Samagamu Hotu Yava Nibbana Pattiya. Idamme punyang asavakya vahang hotu, idamme punyang nibbanassa pacceo hotu, mama punya bhagang sabba sattanam bhajemi, te sabbe me samang punya bhagam labantu. Buddhasasanang chiran tiktatu, Buddhasasanang chiran tiktatu, Buddhasasanang chiran tiktatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you.
Doctor.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.